Did you know that 95% of young black children report to have heard or witnessed racist language being used in school? Did you know that 49% of young black children report that the main reason why they are not attaining success in school is because of racism or their teachers' perception towards them? Did you also know that 70% of young black children had felt the need to change their hair just so they can be more accepted amongst their peers? So today we are going to be tackling this very sensitive issue because I think it is about time. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa, and if you're new, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and click the notification bell so that whenever I post, you'll be the very first to find out. Also, please share this video to people that you think will benefit from it.
Not joking, all my guys them know me.
So recently, a video made out to the internet and someone captioned it, "Racism in the UK is getting worse every day. A black child was racially abused and beaten up today at St. John Henry Newman Catholic School in Calais. Are black people not safe in Calais? Black hospital staff are also not safe in Calais." Furthermore, another child also made it out to the internet over the weekend that says, "Those of us who are nurses, doctors, and radiographers have been bullied constantly at work, but extending it to a child, that's the limit." So this actually made it out to the internet. Now, but before I dive into this video, let's just watch this short clip. I'm going to blur out the faces of the children because they are teens, and at the same time I really want to protect this young boy's mental health because trust me, he's definitely going through a lot right now and he needs all the help and support that he can get. Honestly, that video was a lot to take in. It was a whole lot. I mean, when I watched it, I could literally see the fear on that little boy's face. The guy could not do anything. Honestly, nothing can be more depressing than finding yourself in that particular state, in that state where you just cannot do anything. Because from the video, it wasn't just that white guy. There were other people in the background, cheering the guy up, and there was really nothing he could do. Because I've read some comments on social media, people saying, "Oh, you should have fought back, you should have done something, teach your children defense." Yes, we have to teach our children defense, but honestly, I think in this particular situation, the guy is actually the hero right there because he could sense that there was really nothing he could do. If he had fought back, who knows, today we could have been saying justice for him. He's gone at the end of the day. So I'm really proud of him. I'm happy with the fact that he did not fight back, because if he had fought back, who knows, something would have gone wrong with him by now, because we all know knife crime exists in this country. But the good thing is the police actually said that they've arrested the guy, and at the same time they've arrested 3 other children. That's probably the kids that were in the background. The mother of this child has spoken. She's from Zimbabwe. She's not Nigerian. She came to this country in 2022, and just in December she brought 2 of our children over from Zimbabwe to the UK. That's this young man and another child of hers. And this child, since he started this school, he has been complaining. He has been complaining bitterly about how he's being abused in school, how they make jest of him, and he just wants to move out. Like he wants to change school. He wants them to leave the town. Now, she said, "My son doesn't want to go back to school. At first, he wanted us to move out of Calais. My son said, if we relocate, I will probably be safer. But if we stay, then I don't know what is going to happen next." He has been receiving a lot of hate from the class. One of the boys teased my son during break time that day, and my son didn't see it coming, that they were trying to bully him. Then the boy went home and told his older brother, who doesn't even attend the school, about my son. Then the brother came and harassed him. You can imagine that this has actually been going on, and the guy has actually been speaking out. He's been talking to his mom, but at the same time, I'm not here to blame her, but I think we all should learn a thing or two from this incident. See, let me tell you something. We always exist. It will always exist. It is now left for us to handle it with care, because people are who they are. They will never change. I see a lot of people saying this is the reason why my child will never study abroad. No, trust me, it isn't just only about abroad. As a matter of fact, I will always say it's even worse than It is so annoying when you feel unaccepted, even in your own country. For example, it's just like somebody that is from Leeds in this country making a decision to live in London, and then Londoners will be telling him, go back to Leeds, you don't belong here. It doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even happen here. If it does, let me know. But I've never heard or seen anything like that before. Unlike in Nigeria, a particular tribe decides to live in another state, dominate there, work hard, build their houses, do their business, invest in that particular state that they are not from. And you see people from that state telling them, pack your load and go back to your state. If you're not from this state, you're not allowed to vote. Things like that. Or somebody is from this particular state and you're telling the person, because he or she is from this state, he or she cannot go into politics in that state, he or she cannot govern that state. So we see things like that, and it's even worse. So let's not even talk about that. It's painful when you're in your own country and you're not even accepted there. Like someone from another state or someone that's practicing another religion will not let you shine because you're not practicing the same religion or you're not from this or a state. So it's just really crazy. But down to this particular issue, this could either be racist or it's only just being. Trust me, even if this guy was white, bullies still exist amongst white people. I'm just trying to say that this boy is clearly black, African, is from Zimbabwe, but it could have actually been a white person that's seen another white person to kiss his shoes because they had an issue, or if he's like, I can. Because I remember when I was growing up, I said I was going to share this story here. I was probably in my primary 2 or primary 3. So we were this clique of people, myself and 2 other girls, like 3 girls. We always work together, do things together, go home together. We're really, really close. And then a particular guy was always trying to, for a reason I don't know, I just could not tell. Like, I remember I was always very scared of this guy, and I could not even tell my mom. I don't even know why I could not tell my mom. I can't even remember why I used to tell my mom. He can come and just pinch you or push you. I will beat you. I'll be begging. I didn't do anything to him. I will be begging. During break, my heart will be skipping because I know I'm going to meet him in the cafeteria where we'll buy things, and he will still come and insult me, and I can't do anything about it. And one day, one of us decided that enough is enough. He was a bully. I'm not gonna call his last name, but I'll call his first name, Isaac. Okay, and one day, one of us walked up to me and said, Isaac, you've been bullying me for too long. You've been doing this, you've been doing that. You want to fight, right? After school, meet me here. Let's fight. Like, let's go to back of school and fight this fight. Like, I can remember very well. Like, so it's a long time ago, over 2 decades ago, and I can still remember to see what us to people. Let's fight. And after school, I remember I waited, my other friend waited, and then this girl in particular, we're waiting for this guy. 3 of us were waiting for this guy. The guy came out, let's fight, and they started fighting. I remember we're cheering my friend up. My friend beat him, as in, we would say he beat Chris come off for a body. Like, he literally beat him, and we're so excited. We thought that was the end though. Coming to school the next day, we realized that it wasn't into my friend anymore. It wasn't bullying anymore. As a of if my friend thought he would keep quiet, like, my friend was even the one like, say, if you do any, I'll beat you. But myself and the other girl, we're still being very bullied, very much bullied. When we are with this, my friend, the guy will not do anything. But once we are alone, you will see him coming around, threatening us and stuff. And my friend was gingering me. I can't fight fight this boy. He does not have power. You can beat him. Trust me, he does not have power. I didn't even do much. I beat him. She was just gingering me to fight. So, but me, I was so scared. One day in class, because in class then I like to answer questions a lot of time. I think he was feeling very intimidated. I used to pass him in school. I don't know. So I remember my teacher was teaching. I was answering questions, and he was sitting beside me. He was pinching me, trying to shut me up, like feeling very threatening and stuff. And then I got angry, and that was how I fought back. Like, I fought this boy. Isaac, I can remember your name very well. You were a bully in school. I fought him with everything in me. Like, because I was on top, he was down. I was beating him. I was on top. My teacher was trying to separate. I could not, I refused for anybody to separate us. Like, I held him so strongly. So my teacher had to resort to flogging. Like, because I was the one on top. He was flogging, and my whole body was filled with cane marks. I can remember clearly my mom coming to school to scatter everywhere. And the owner of the school was begging because, I'm afraid. I still have one of the scars safe on my thigh. That's how, she really flogged me. Because she was trying to stop the fight. I refused. She could have done better anyway, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm trying to say that it exists everywhere. People will always bully people. Even in your office, you see people, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's now for you to learn your number one, your defensive mechanism, and make sure that you are not the bully, and to raise your children not to be bullies or not to be racist. It is on top of us. Like me, I'm a mom, I have 3 children. It is now my responsibility to make sure that my kids know what bullying means. There's no need shying away from that kind of conversation. Let them know what racism means, and let them know that it actually exists. Because this is the part of the world where they will grow up. So they need to be very aware of these things. No point shying away. If you guys remember one of my vlogs, I told you guys what happened. When my child was just 2 years old, he had an incident where he mistakenly hit the teacher's head. And they tried to make it look like my child intentionally hit the teacher, a 2-year-old. And from the whole incident, it was pretty clear my child did not want to sit down to eat, and he was dragging, and in process he mistakenly hit the child, but she was just to say they probably didn't even know what he did. And I can remember that the school said that they are going to expel him if it should happen again. I'm like, you want to expel a 2-year-old? 2-year-old, you can't even be serious. Like, my child literally just turned 2 then. That's my first child, and you want to expel him? I'm not yet to go over that. So I'm just trying to say that it's everywhere. It's just for us to make sure that we act accordingly, and also have the spirit of discernment, seriously. Because the moment that thing happened to my child, we put him out of the school. In fact, they said because we have to give them 1 month notice, so my child had to stay back for 1 month. And trust me, I was so scared for that 1 month. But trust my husband, like, we make sure to send them an email because we were so pissed. We wanted to even meet them face to face. The owner of the nursery, he was never around. He was doing us like this because he could not face us. Come and face us, like, come and tell us that rubbish in our face. Like, he could not. We have to send an email just so we've documented it, how we felt and the reason why we are pulling him out of the school. And we'll put him out and then put him in another school, and he's thriving, he's doing well. And then he wasn't talking, but now at least he's saying a lot. So I'm just trying to say that, see, we need to try our best to make sure our children, they are aware of these things. Like, this particular mom, I'm not yet to blame her, but what she could have done was, the moment your child start complaining, report to the school authority, take action. If they don't, thank God the child is vocal, the child can talk. When it's done about it, write to your council. Me, I will take you out of that school, but I will write to the council. That's why, as you're reporting, make sure you're sending an email. All the conversation, I will send it to our account. I will send it to, I can't remember what they are called. God, I've forgotten. But because I know I get letters a lot from them, a lot. I will write you, and they reply. If you write to them, they will respond. I will write to them. I will query the school. Like, I will take action. That's what I would have done. But it's fine. We all learn every day. That's why we as immigrants, we need to come together, and we need to equip our children with the knowledge that they need to thrive in this world. I'm glad the kids have been arrested, and at the same time they are providing a counseling for this boy, because trust me, this boy is damaged. It might not be so clear now, but as he grows, it will become very clear that he is indeed a damaged child. So they really need to tackle it now, which of course I'm very excited about. Also, please, let's try to spend time with our children as immigrants. I've said this a lot. Life does not begin and end with shifts. Like, we've seen cases of where the man is coming back from night shift, he's passing over the child to the mom, and the mom is going to work day, and they are doing exchange. And it's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But let nothing not be like the entire 7 days in a week you're doing that, you're practicing that. It's in my opinion, I don't think it's cool. Let's spend time with our children. Let's always pray with our children. There's a way you'll be so close to God that Holy Spirit you'll be seeing things that is happening. Before it happens, you've seen it. Even if your child is not telling you, you already know. Let's have that relationship with God. And at the same time, please, let's build a very strong relationship with our children so that they can tell us anything and everything. I'm so proud of this 11-year-old and the mother. I'm so proud of them. I'm happy that the child is able to tell the mom what he's going through in school. That alone is very satisfying. And because it would have been the other way around, the situation whereby the child cannot even talk to the mom, and things like that. So let's build that relationship that our child is able to talk to us. And yeah, guys, if there's any other thing that we can do to tackle racism, let me know in the comment section. And most importantly, enroll your child in karate classes. Very important, very important. The moment I saw that, I started googling for karate classes around. Let me put Kachi. I feel like it's so important so that they can be able to defend themselves. Though in this situation, I'm very proud of this boy. I like the fact that he did not fight back. Very, very good, because it could have been gone by now. So I'm glad. But at least let's do our part. So guys, let me know your thoughts about this video in the comment section. And yeah, May God keep helping us to raise our children right. May God just keep helping us. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you all again. Bye guys.